Hi, folks. My name is Jim Aspel. I'm a workers' compensation attorney in Hartford, Connecticut. I've been practicing workers' compensation law here since 1986, and I'm a board certified workers' compensation specialist. One of the most common concerns that people have when they sustain a on the job injury in Connecticut is how am I going to provide financially for my family when I'm unable to work? I'm happy to tell you that in Connecticut, workers' compensation is first and foremost an income protection program. Under Connecticut General Statute, Section 31-307, if you sustain an on-the-job injury and are totally unable to work, your employer's workers' compensation insurance carrier is going to pay you on a weekly basis 75% of your average weekly wage that you were earning at the time you received your injury. So, in other words, from when you become hurt and are totally unable to work, the insurance company is going to pay you every week what's considered a temporary total disability benefit. That payment is going to go directly to you. That payment is non-taxable. That's essentially the reason why it's 75% of your net as opposed to 100%. But that payment will go to you for the purposes of keeping a roof over your head, keeping your family protected, and basically giving you some sort of income security. If at the time you got hurt, you were working more than one job, that's a fairly common occurrence. We see that from time to time. Uh, you have what's considered concurrent employment. In that case, if you're unable to work at your regular job and your part-time job in addition to your regular job, the wages from your second job are going to be used to compute an enhanced computation or an enhanced compensation rate. So in other words, we take 75% of your average weekly wage from your job number one, 75% of your average weekly wage from job number two, and that's going to come up with your compensation rate if you're unable to perform both of your jobs. Uh, there's a couple of exceptions. State of Connecticut employees are paid at different rates depending on the circumstances surrounding their injury. They may be receiving 100% pay. They may be receiving comp benefits. Those are more enhanced and nuanced questions that I would be happy to answer for you one-on-one. The additional thing you should know is that if you're a volunteer firefighter or a volunteer police officer or an ambulance corps member and you sustain an injury while performing the duties of that volunteer obligation, you're also covered by workers' compensation. You're going to be paid the greater of either your average weekly wage from whatever regular job you had at the time you were hurt as a volunteer, or if you didn't have a job, you weren't earning any wages, you were a retiree or something to that effect, you would earn 75% of the average production wage in the state of Connecticut at the time you get hurt. That figure is calculated by the Labor Department on an annual basis. So if you're hurt in a volunteer capacity as a firefighter or a police officer, EMT, something of that nature, you're likewise going to get some compensation. Hopefully that helps. If you have any particular questions with regards to temporary total disability payments, I'd be happy to help you. You can reach out to us at any time. You can DM me. You can call our office in Hartford, 860-523-8783. I'm happy to help you at any time. But rest assured, if you do get hurt at work, workers' compensation is there to protect you financially for you and your family. Thanks.